Good morning, good morning, good morning, my traveling Pisces peeps. Welcome back to our off-grid desert homestead, y'all. It is currently hotter than a jalapeno's armpit out here, otherwise known as the middle of June. If you have ever wondered how off-grid desert homesteads survive in temperatures over 100 degrees, go ahead, grab a chair. Just don't sit on a metal chair unless you want third-degree burns. This is where you find yourself rooting for the home team and everything that has survived so far in your garden and your plants, like this little baby here. You just keep saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Let it grow and hope that it survives. And just when you are worried for the little guy, you realize miracles do happen. Look real close down there, and there's another baby. There's another one sprouting up, fighting for its life. Let's hope and pray it survives. But you know what I need to do? Seeing that they are fighters, I need to get 2 of my little Dollar Tree trash cans and put it on them so they have a fighting chance from these little critters out here.
All right, y'all, real quick, I need to go change the water, so I'm gonna take you with me to go do that. All right, so what we got going over here, did go get water yesterday. We have 2 tanks here, and don't worry about all of that algae. This is all just for the garden, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm gonna get I got an idea that I wanna try, and I'll share that with you guys after I try it and see how it works. Then I'll put it out there for everybody. But basically, I turned it on earlier, so now this one is kind of full. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off here. Now take this one. And then just bring this over here. And then come back over here. And there we go. I'll finish filling that one. So easy peasy. So these 2 tanks, they're 275 gallons a piece. This will last us what, boo? About 2 weeks, a week each?
For watering the
Just watering the garden? Yeah. So
sure to let them know that
yeah, and yeah, I told them this is just for the garden, and then we have a whole another water setup over there for showering and all of that stuff. So all right, so that's that. All right, guys, just one more quick thing about this. I know that you can usually put like bleach or vinegar or something like that, but we don't want to do that because we are using this water for the garden. So we figured, you know, we didn't want to be trying to bleach all of our vegetables and all of that stuff. So that's why we're not going to use that. But like I said earlier, I do got a plan of what I want to do with this to hopefully to alleviate all of this bacteria and algae growth inside these tanks.
All right, y'all, we are making great time. It is only 6:30. All of the watering for the plants are done. I feel accomplished already. Still lots to do on the homestead. And I know a lot of people are always wondering, why don't we have any animals yet? So we are only just past our first full year on the homestead. And for us, we wanted to focus all of our attention on getting our structures right, making sure that everything is functional, and starting our garden and our plants. Our fruit trees are so essential to us. We wanted to make sure to get them in the ground and get them established. It's going to take probably about 2 years for them to really start growing and start producing. So that was one of the biggest things that we had on our to-do list before getting to the property and getting it started. And as you see, I mean, we're doing really great. We have all 3 of our off-grid structures up. We've got the bedroom and the bathroom. We have the kitchen, which is almost done. It is completely functional now, but we still have some finishing touches to put on it. And then we have the office, which is behind me. So those were our biggest concerns, and we didn't want to get animals before we really had a great feel for the property. As you know, like with our fruit trees, we have them in huge pots so that we can move them around, so that we can really get a good feel of, in the hottest parts of the year, where they're going to do best and survive and thrive before we plant them. With getting animals, we didn't want to get them set up their shelters and just not be successful with them, and have to move it. Because as you've seen, if you've been following along, we have moved things around so many different times on the property until we got them just right. So anyway, all right, I'm going to stop chatting with you because it is getting hot out here, and I got to get the rest of the stuff done. On the Off-Grid Desert Homestead, you got to forget about getting up at noon and getting your chores done, especially in June and July. Around here, we get up at the crack of dawn, we get our stuff done. Yep, you heard that right. We are getting up before sunrise. We are trying to accomplish 6 hours of work before 9 a.m. We are making sure that all of our plants and veggies and fruit trees are all watered sufficiently. We don't want them to get any sunburn from having too much water on them too late in the day and getting scorched by the sun. We are feeding ourselves. I'm making sure that in the evening time we are marinating and prepping for whatever we want to put on the next day. We put it in the crock pot because listen, there's nothing worse than trying to cook on a hot day when all you want to do is lounge around, and it's easier to go get fast food. Well, number one, fast food is pretty far for us. Number two, fast food is not good around here. And number three, we're foodies. We like to cook, and we can cook it much better. Got to get in the time with the fur babies, get their energy depleted for a bit because they're going to be lounging all day. They're going to be laid up on the couch, the bed, wherever. So, especially with Nola, you know how she likes to play. And then some various other things that we need to get done. But yeah, we have to fit in all of that before, I say 9 a.m., but it's really 8 a.m. because it's already getting hot. So I'm going to go play with the fur baby now because she is ready. Check back in a bit. Is you ready? Ready? Ball. She wants to play, but she don't want to give it to me. I keep trying to teach her. Where are you going? Release. 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 Good girl. All right, y'all, let's go play ball for a few minutes before I go get dinner on, and then we'll play some more. Come on, girl. One more time. Come here. Release. Y'all, I am not going to sugarcoat it for you. You are going to become nocturnal. That is going to be your superpower. You are officially going to be hiding from the sun like a vampire with a mortgage. These are the mornings that once it's time for your hot tea, you have to actually turn on the AC behind you in order to enjoy it because, whoo, as you see, the sweat is real. Don't even try or think about being cute and putting on some makeup because you will melt your face off. This is the time where you are working on all your little projects that can be done indoors, that you have been waiting and saving up for to make things prettier. Finally got up my magnetic knife hanger on the side of the refrigerator. I hope it is straight because I had to eyeball it. Aaron's leveler is outside somewhere and I was not going outside in that heat to try to figure out where it's at. All right, yeah, maybe it might be a little crooked. It is what it is. It'll still hold the knives just well. Don't forget cooling off by getting the dishes done. Any water is a means to cool you off. I gotta be honest with you though. It is hot, hot, hot. Woo! Can't you tell? I am not lying. It's gonna be over 100 degrees every day this week for the next 10 days. I think we're gonna hit 106 degrees on Tuesday. But I gotta be honest. Being in here, it is 9:30 in the morning, and it's got me considering day drinking. All right, so I told you I am contemplating day drinking. Did you ever hear the one about the lady that walked into the desert off-grid bar? All right, so lady walks into the bar. Bartender says, "Hi, what can I get you?" And she says, "Oh, I'll have the local special on the rocks." Okay, cool. He goes ahead, he fixes it, he puts it in front of her. She sips it. "What is this?" "What do you mean, what is this? This is the local special." "Well, what is she drinking?" "Oh, you want her drink? I'll go ahead and fix you one of those." So he goes ahead and he fixes it up. She drinks it. "I'm confused. What is going on here? That tastes just like the first drink you gave me. There is no alcohol in it." "What is the local special?" "Here, the local special, you can get it on the rocks straight up with a touch of lime. You can get it in a margarita glass, touch of lime. Wine glass, go ahead. We don't do the alcohol here, only water." I know, that was stupid. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my travel and Pisces peeps. All right, we are about to get our morning started. It is a beautiful day, even though it is going to warm up to be a hot one again. Today's going to be over 103 degrees. Yesterday, we were pleasantly surprised by this like crazy isolated thunderstorm that came through. I've never seen anything like it. Saw it in the distance, couldn't tell if it was a sandstorm, water storm, or thunderstorm, whatever. But let me tell you, till you're in the desert and you go like weeks, months without any rain, feeling cold rain on you, you don't realize how much you missed it. I know that sounds crazy, but man, it was a pleasant surprise. All right, I'm gonna get breakfast started here. Aaron's already out. He had to turn the generator on because we didn't get a lot of solar coming in yesterday for the office because of the thunderstorm. So you might hear that in the background. Anyway, I'll check back in a bit with him. He's home today. Let's get the day started.
It's been sitting here for a while. I mean, so I had to put a new light on it.
Okay.
Here. But it's been sitting here, and then, well, the wind blowing, it hit that fence and bent that over here. Wind blowing again.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's so light because it doesn't have anything on it.
It does not go with it.
Okay.
But I mean,
Okay.
you can have it.
Okay,
I
but it
say
doesn't fit these.
It's
I can
a
see
5-hole.
smaller.
If you have a flat, it might get you. An 7/8 ball?
Yeah, it's 1 7/8, but it's not getting
there's
flat.
bolts in there. The bolts in there. That's why
Oh,
you
that-
can't close it.
Husband.
Safety lock.
I thought that was oh, that's just Jimmy rigged.
Now, that's
You
it.
Jimmy rigged it.
That's stuff there now. Should lift up on it a little bit.
Now see if that
It
works.
should go down now.
Boo boo. Boo boo.
What? Alright, so we finally got a trailer. It's used, but you know what? It's gonna serve its purpose.
Hey, it's
Show the people
perfect.
what the trailer look like.
I am. We got a steal for this though. It's in great condition. How much we get it for?
500.
Yeah, can't
So
beat
it's
it.
decent.
And it came with a clean title.
So
Nice.
it's decent.
Yeah, check it out, y'all. And we're just gonna be using it for
Hauling water.
hauling water.
Hauling trash.
Yeah, and we don't have to go to the dump very often, so, you know. It is perfect.